All right, Pisces, here we go. My two fish people for August 2024. It's a general reading. There's a death card, by the way. It's a general reading. May or may not, it's not bad. May or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here or you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. All right? This reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. You're all moving at different speeds on your timeline. Could be future influence for you. You're getting the information now in advance, so you have it. All right? So save it. Bank it. All right, here we go. Give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of two fish, Pisces, for August 2024, universe. What do we got here? We're doing pyramids, of course, for the monthly here. Top row, how they, whoever the fuck they are, feel about you. Middle, how they see you, they. And the bottom of the pyramid is potential final outcome. I say potential because I can't predict free will. Nobody can. I'll clarify whatever needs clarifying, and I'll throw some universe cards at the end. Let's see where we go. Last couple of readings have been interesting. Actually, all the readings today since Sagittarius, very interesting. Let's see where we're at. Oh, shit. Okay, we done shuffling. Okay, all right. Okay, all right. I don't know what to do here. That fell out. Okay. Bottom of the deck, that we got. Overall energy of the reading is a Page of Wands and a Hierophant. You have a new adventure coming with somebody here. Somebody who might be married, might have been married. You have somebody you have a lot of past lives with, a very deep soul connection, a very spiritual connection with. You have some new adventures coming this month. Something's setting up this month to allow these new adventures to happen at the very least. And I've got a King of Swords there. I've got somebody taking action towards you. This energy you have a very spiritual connection with. It could be a new soulmate with this here. I don't get it. I get really old energy here. Somebody's returning. Okay. All right. I don't know what these are. I'm going to leave them separate for now. They fell out of the deck. They're part of your reading. I don't know where they fit. I'm going to pull the cards off the top here, though, for your actual reading. Okay? So let's get their emotions first. The Four of Wands. It could be a layering thing, right? Like these might be another layer. The Ten of Swords. Yeah, I bet. And the King of Wands, the Burger King. Yep. Yeah, this is the many phases of the Burger King. Yep, it is. 1, 2, 3. Yep, here we go. And there's the... You got a very unique reading. You do. And there's the High Priestess. Okay, and an Ace of Swords. All right, which I'm going to just throw there. I'm just throwing it where I think it goes. What does all this mean emotion-wise? In the month of August, somebody here has flip-flopped more on you. I mean, honest to God, do you have a soul connection with a pair of flip-flops? I'm not even kidding. I mean, it's unreal. This person here knows exactly what they want from you. Knows exactly who you were the moment they met you. Exactly. But then they get in their head. No, it's over. No, it's not. It's over. No, it's not. Reconciliation and over. Over and over and over and over again. All right? This person also reconciles with how they are, how they feel, why they put up the hood, why they put up the ego. They push things back, they come up, right? They push it back, they hide behind the ego, then they reconcile that they're doing that, and then they come out, but then they know what they want, but then they get in their head, they shut it down. It is fucking making me motherfucking dizzy. All right? It is insane. You know, just by the fact of what I've just done here, and the fact that these other cards I threw, this one, this one, this one, and this one, fell out of the deck. I kept them separate for a reason. I mean, it's unreal. In fact, when I picked them up, they were reversed. But I felt them as forward energy. But again, all of these cards are spinning, is what that means. They're in, they're out. They're in, they're out, right? In, they're out. In, they're out. A weema-wep, in the jungle, the mighty jungle, right? It would actually be the tiger that sleeps tonight in that song, not the lion. Lions don't live in jungles. Tigers do, though. There you go. The tiger sleeps tonight. This person, I mean, they shut it down. They want it. They don't want it. They want you. I mean, you might be dizzy, right? You might have had plans with this person. I see. It's possible. You had plans with this person. Oh, we're going to be together forever, baby. Yeah, everybody says that. That's pillow talk, right? It's easy to say that when you're lying naked next to somebody. We're gonna be together forever, right? And then as soon as they leave, that's the last time they're there. I mean, I don't know. This person knows exactly what they want from you. They know you're the Four of Wands. And in the month of August, they're going to do a lot of flip-flopping. A lot. which is why, again, I think they show up. I do. I think they take action here. Or maybe you take action to say enough is enough. That's possible too. I don't know. We got to keep pulling. Okay, so that's that. The weirdest reading yet, of course, the last one. Final sign in my 12 slice of the pie fly through. How do they see you in August? Are you ready for this? Because I don't know if I am. 9 of Wands. Oh, you got to be kidding, you fucker. Okay, what else? Page of Cups. Okay. They see you as, how do I phrase this? Partially open to them approaching. It's sort of like, that I almost want to, it's very wishy, it's wishy-washy kind of. They see you as, well, maybe they would, if I show, maybe if I, you know. So again, we're going more toward the reconciliation side of things in August. In August, our sword is pointing up. Their sword is pointing up in August. Okay? That's unreal. Look, I'm just going to say it. I don't usually, there's no genders in the energy. But with this behavior, I mean, this is someone whose masculine energy is too high on crack. Okay? I'm not saying this has to be a dude. But if this is not a dude, this is a girl whose masculine side is way higher than the feminine side. Because this is not the usual, I mean, yeah, sometimes people say, oh, women, they're so emotional, that kind of thing. This is not that kind of emotion. This is shutting down for ego purposes, okay? This is all 5 of Wands nonsense. No, I'm done. I'm out. I'm done, right? But they know they're not. They're not. So this is someone who sees you as maybe approachable. You might be, maybe there's still a chance. Okay, what's the potential final outcome? Read with all this shit. Ace of Swords, 5 of Wands, and 10 of Swords. You knew it was going to be a 10, didn't you? We got an ace, a 10, a 5. 5 goes into 10, right? 10, yeah, 10 wands. I don't know. Your final outcome is a fucking headache. Okay? My advice, go get yourself some headache medication. Over the counter, OTC, nothing too strong. Some Tylenol, get your Advil, some ibuprofen, acetaminophen, aspirin, whatever. I don't know. It's a fucking headache. I get a headache looking at this. This is making me dizzy. I already said that. 10 wands is your final outcome. Now, that's good on one side. I think we finally get a resolve here, maybe. I don't know. I think maybe they flip-flop a lot. You pick up on that. It might give you a headache. I don't know. I don't even know what to clarify right now. Just let me think. Okay, I got a fucking splitting headache. All right, because of that. Okay. I'm going to pull on the emotions that they hold back. I'm going to move this so it doesn't bleed in. Even though you can see it's tied to these 3. Round and round they go, pushing it back, letting it out, pushing it back, letting it out. Right? All the while, no matter which one, they still the same asshole. Okay? King of Wands, right? I'm going to pull on the King of Wands and the High Priestess, what they're pushing back. Randomly at the bottom is my little Page of Cups. I think this person has some kind of, I don't want to say lack of confidence. I want to say this reminds me, and don't take me literally, okay? Just catch my drift. This reminds me of a person whose mommy controls their life, okay? They're all about mommy, right? Like this is a dude whose mom calls all the shots. And they're mama's boy kind of thing. It's not, don't have to take me literally. You know, so don't come at me and go, my person's mom is dead, Steve. Okay, fine. That's not what I mean. I just mean they're very worried about what all the energies around them think. And I don't know why they wouldn't be proud to have 2 fish on their arm. I really don't, honestly. Let's pull on this King of Wands and their hidden feelings, which are coming to the surface in August. They think there might maybe be a chance. Maybe I could approach. Maybe Pisces will be open to me approaching. Maybe the DF will be open to me approaching. Then your final outcome is a headache. And I want to know why. I want to know why. Because maybe they just show up with the willy out, but no real ring attached to it. Right? All cock and no ring. I'm telling you. I don't know what's going on here. King of Wands, tell me about it. And this High Priestess, what do I get? Yeah, I see it. I see it. Okay, so these 2 cards, they're pulling on them together, are crossed by the Knight of Swords. Yep, they're coming. They are on their way. Emotionally, they know what they want to do. It's time. Okay, the environmental energy is urging this person to open up their emotions. What's hidden? The Eight of Cups. Again. But something inside them says, no, no, no. Don't do it. Just walk away. It's going to be a mess. It's not going to go right. Mom doesn't like the Pisces, the DF, right? Mama don't like. Okay. All right. Why is the Eight of Cups here? 9 Wands. Again. I think what's happening here is their emotions that they have for you, which are a lot. As I talk, I throw cards. It's my party trick, right? Which are a lot. There's a lot of love here. It's an Ace of Cups. It's a big motherfucking cup. You could fit Jell-O in that bowl. And then in the big box, not the little one, right? The big box, family size, right there. There's a lot of fucking love here. It's leaking out. I think in August, it's the sword's pointing up. They can't keep it down. They're feeling it. And I see this 9 of Wands here, and it ties to this 9 of Wands. It points me over here to this 9 of Wands, and I think, well, maybe I could just kind of show up. I don't know. I don't know. And I don't care anymore. How does this person, let's cut to the motherfucking chase. How does this, I'll clarify anything else later. How does this motherfucker show up? Why does my Pisces, why do my two fish, some of my favorite people to visit my channel, I swear to God. Why? I love your energy. Very artistic, very nice. You know Flem the Parrot, he a Pisces, right? Why are Flem the Parrot and my two fish viewers getting a fucking headache? Why? Tell me about it. Let's go. 10 of Wands. Why is it here? The good news is it's a 10. I mean, but we do have an escalation. I mean that because we have an escalation. We go from a 9 to a 10 in the reading. That's good. It tells me they probably show up. Okay? So again, get you the family-sized bottle of some kind of over-the-counter headache medication. All right, I'm telling you, right? Or a cold compress. That'll work. That'll work. Why is the 10 of Wands, 9 of Wands? Why are all these fucking wands staring at me? Okay. Okay. Oh, God. All right. Strength. Because it bothers you on some level. It's not necessarily a headache in a truest sense. It bothers you because there's a lot of passion, there's a lot of attraction, there's a lot of lust here. There's a lot of desire here. The heart chakra is open. There's a powerful connection here. And it bothers you that somebody sees you as 8 broken cups and then doesn't, and then does, and then doesn't, and knows damn well that you're the 4 of Wands that leads to the true 10 of Pentacles. This person might be married. I say that all the time, but it's right there. It's staring me in the face. They might even have kids for all I know. But they're not happy in that. All they think about is you. Oh, but it's over. We can't. Now I'm going to shut that down. We can't be together. This person, and these cards, this one, and this High Priestess, and the Ace of Swords that I pulled out that were separate, were spinning. Like I said, they started out reversed, and I turned them upright. They're continually moving around and around. This person flip-flops. I swear to God, you have a soul connection with a flip-flop. It's unreal. Okay. There's a lot of lust. You would bang this person in a heartbeat. They would bang you in a heartbeat. But I think it's the burden for you is you know that would be a stupid thing to do on some level. Okay? Okay. Calm down. It's fine. What's on top? The Magician. It's a burden for you. It's a headache for you. It bothers you, not just because of what I said about strength, but because if this person came in and they were real, not a 9 of Wands, wishy-washy with a Page of Cups kind of bullshit thing, there could be some real transformation here. There's a chance for it. 10s are the lead-in to transformation. 10s are the end, dead end that lead to a new beginning. That you're going to feel that energy. The energy of a 10 is around this whole thing. And what's frustrating is when somebody doesn't flow with that energy, doesn't take advantage of it. There's a potential here. You, the DF side, you, my two fish viewers, are picking up on the potential that's here. And somebody's not allowing that potential to flow through. And it's frustrating. It gives you a headache. And it bothers you even more because there is an attraction here. A very strong one. Why is the Magician here? The 10 swords. Look, I can't make this stuff up. You see it with your own eyes. That's why I pull the cards. 10 swords. It's another. You know what I just said. Why is the magician here? 10 swords. You feel the potential that's here, and it's not happening because somebody here just won't let go, won't put the ego down, won't just admit that they don't want it to be over, which they don't. They only say that with 5 wands worth of energy, which is the weakest energy that reflects back to me with these cards as a medium. So even I don't believe it. They don't. They know you're the 4 of wands. Getting them to admit it would release the potential energy here. It's a pointless conversation, and it's frustrating when somebody doesn't come all the way in, right? I mean, you could take that as dirty as you want, but at the end of the day, it is that kind of reading. There is a lot of lust here, you know? I mean, wow. All right. What else do I want to clarify? You know what I want to clarify? I want to clarify what this 4 of wands, all right? That they know damn well, right? They know damn well that's what they want with you. 4 of wands leads to 10 pentacles. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful new beginning. And I think in August they feel this. I feel it right now. I want that with you, right? I feel it. It's there. Okay, tell me about this 4 of wands. Man, I can't believe a 10 fell there. That's so perfect. And the 10 swords at that. It's fucking perfection in tarot. Cards are falling nice for me today. It's too bad I'm done. You're my last reading. All right, here we go. I've done the zodiac fly through like I always do for you in real time. You know, people say, "Wow, where's mine? Where's mine?" I'm doing these in real time. I finish, I start the upload. You know, I don't even convert these over to HD. I just leave them in the primitive mode so that I don't have to waste time. You know, so you're getting readings in real time like you're sitting here. By the time you watch this reading, I just finished it maybe 45 minutes before you watch it. You know, kind of a thing like that. All right, let's go. 4 of wands. It's been a very interesting fly through is my point. It hasn't been draining the way other months have. There's a lot of energy in August. It's electric. I have to swim in this energy to do these readings. It is a powerful month. It really is. And you're picking up on that potential energy. And it's frustrating when somebody doesn't follow through. You get what I get when I people watch. I people watch to learn human nature. Helps me read energy. Helps me read people. Helps me read rooms. And I get frustrated all the time. It's very, very, I get a headache. I watch people with opportunity put right before them. And they don't take it. You know? I watched one time at a people watching thing. I was having tacos in Venice, California, right? And I watched this girl make eye contact with this guy who was sitting by himself 5 fucking times. She was staring at him, would not stop. All he would have had to do was get up and go over and say hello, and they'd have been probably still together to this day. Instead, he gets up, walks the other way, kind of looks at her out of the side of his eye and walks past. That is so frustrating because the potential was there. She was so into him. And he was very much into her. He just didn't have the stones. It was a little bit of this energy. It's a little bit of what's playing out here. Somebody doesn't have the stones to try something different. To maybe defy mommy, if you will. You know? To say, hey, I'm done with my long-term situation. I want the 2 fish, right? Sometimes you just got to go for it. And I know sometimes that can't happen. And that's fine. I don't think this is one of those times. Okay? Where it can't happen. And if it is, then this person would have gotten the devil somewhere. Because then they shouldn't be, right? They shouldn't be thinking about this. But this person keeps showing back up in your energy field. And I think in August there's the potential for them to actually show up. And you're picking up on that potential, and they're not doing anything about it, and the net result is a headache for you. What's this 4 of wands? It's the 6 of cups. You've had this with them in the past, that's why they feel it. It's crossed by the 6 of cups. You've had this with them in the past. I don't mean in this lifetime, I mean other lifetimes. You two, whoever this energy belongs to, whoever this fucker is, have band together. And they remember that. They don't know what they remember, but they remember it. Remember, past life energy. Nobody got stories to tell you. I wrote a whole blog article about past lives. It's called, all you got to do is go to my blog and search for cookie dough. Okay? It's called The Teaspoon of Salt in the Mountain of Cookie Dough. We lose it. You've only got a brief moment when you're very, very young to get vivid images of what the past life was. Okay? Very, very young, very young. As we go through life, other energies come in, experiences happen, and it gets mixed in, right? The past lives are the salt that you pour in when you're making cookies, right? You pour in all the stuff. For a brief moment, there's just a little half a teaspoon or teaspoon of salt sitting on top of the unmixed dough. That's when you can look at the past lives and get clear pictures. Once you start mixing, you can't get the salt back out, right? So it gets mixed in with other ingredients. So that's why you go to past life regression. What you're really getting is your brain filling in the pieces with things that have happened in this life, with what it can kind of get, the slight taste of salt that might still be there, right? You can't get it past a certain point, usually past about age 3 or 4, to be perfectly honest with you, depending on how adventurous your life is. So my point is, I don't have stories to tell you about past lives, but we do pick up on it. Just like you could taste the salt in a cookie, right? You make a chocolate chip cookie, you give it to Gordon Ramsay, and you don't put salt in it, he's gonna go, what, you afraid of salt? You donkey, right? He's gonna call you a donkey and to ask you if you're afraid of salt. Well, he could taste the salt, but he can't pick it out of the cookie. At the end of the day, past lives are read as nostalgia that you can't place, okay? They feel that. There's something about you, and you probably feel it with them too. There's something about them. It's because you were together in that past life, okay? You could taste the salt, but you can't really place it. You can't pull it back out, all right? That's all. Very, very cool. So when I talk about past life stuff, yeah, it's a little hocus pocusy, but I'm just saying it's nostalgia you can't place. They can feel that. And it scares the shit out of them because it can be a little freaky. It can be, especially if somebody's afraid to be vulnerable. And they shut it down. Back and forth. Oh, we can't be together. We can't be together. Yet you, being more enlightened than they are, can pick up on the potential energy that's here. And it's very frustrating. If they just go for it, if you just go for it and bite into the cookie, you'd like it. It's got a nice salty taste to it, I think. What's on top? Tower. Again, this person here, they want this. They absolutely know that they want a new beginning with you, okay? And I think this month they feel like one's coming whether they want it or not, okay? I do. I think emotionally, these past life, that nostalgia that you can't place that I just got done explaining, is showing up in a big, big way in August for this character here, right? And I think it's showing up in a big way. I think it's hitting them like a ton of bricks, right? Very much, which is probably why, well, maybe they'd want to hear from me. Maybe I could try. Yeah, maybe you're going to have to do better than that, motherfucker. Why is the Tower here? The Queen of Swords, yeah. Again, they can't ignore it. It's a truth you can't ignore, the Queen of Swords, in this context. They're not going to be able to ignore it. That nostalgia, that past life energy is coming back in droves, piles. A big tower, squirrel getting his nuts blown off. However you want to look at it, they can't ignore it. All right, so that's what's going on here. But yeah, you were together in past lives. It's nostalgia you can't place. If you've known somebody before, but I don't know where, I don't know how. You love somebody instantly, but you don't know why. Why? You know, I'm not prone to that. But you just care about that person. Complete stranger. You care about them like they're, like they've been in your life the whole time, sort of a thing. You don't know why. That's past life energy. You can't place it. Most of you watching me are over the age of 4. You're too old to get any kind of real, accurate, clear image of who you were. Okay? So don't let anybody tell you otherwise. You can't. It's not fucking possible. The longest I know of is a little boy who remembered he was a fighter pilot in World War II all the way, and remembered the whole family and everything up until about age 8. His parents said it started to fade around age 8 or so. And that's the longest I've ever heard of past life energy remaining. That's somebody who put all the ingredients for the cookie together and just had to take a call and walked away and just didn't mix it, right? For a little while. Anyway. But generally speaking, if you're in your 20s, 30s, 40s, whatever, it's been covered by other stuff and peppered in. You can get some information. Like I said, you could taste the salt that's in the cookie. If I put salt in the cookie, you'll know that I put salt in it. But you can't pick it out. You can't say, well, I don't want the salt in this cookie, I'm going to take the salt out. You can't. It's mixed in with too much cookie and other ingredients, right? So anyway, this might be strong for you too. That's why I'm telling you. So if you start feeling nostalgia that you can't place, this is why. Okay? That's why. So just go with it. And that's probably why you get a headache. because I think you are picking up on this, on the past life connection with this individual. And I think that's why you can feel the potential. And when someone's not living up to it, it's a bit of a letdown. It doesn't go anywhere. It's a 10 that doesn't go anywhere, right? It doesn't go anywhere. But I do think, I wanted to see what the next card is. It could go somewhere, but it doesn't, right? It stops forward movement, right? Look, I pulled the next card. You can't make this stuff up. This is forward movement. This would have been your ideal reading. The potential is realized and you all move forward, right? This is forward movement. But instead, the potential, very frustratingly, isn't realized. And there's no forward movement whatsoever. Nothing. But the potential for forward movement is there. These two are read together, right? I mean, it's just the way it is. I'm just showing you to give you some transparency and teach you a little bit about past life energy and how it affects you with certain people you might meet in your life, right? I always tell you, I don't have any stories about stage coaches or anything like that. That'd make me a charlatan. I don't have stories like that, right? I do have nostalgia that I feel. And it's nostalgia I can't place, and that's what it is. I know there's a lot of it here. I think something about August energy brings it in, a tidal wave of it for this individual in particular. I think the tidal wave is smaller for you. Okay? So I just do think you can pick up on the potential. What else you want to tell everybody, universe, as if I haven't said enough? Give me 3 cards and a crossing card from the bottom. All right? Hermit, and 5 of Cups. Hermit, Page of Pentacles, 5 of Cups, 4 of Swords. With whoever this is one of the last chances to get it right. The universe, the energies are sort of, think of August, that's why this tower came out. Think of August energy as the grand finale of a fireworks display, okay? You know, that's it. We're shooting the wad here on energy. From August on, with this particular energy, the energies of this past life stuff here will start to fade a little bit. It'll be easier for them to stay where they are. And I think that's why you ended with the 10 of Wands. I do. I think it gives you a bit of a headache. A little bit. But I do think it allows you to move forward. I do think you learned something from this. I don't know. I'm not saying you're not going to be with this person. They may show up, and even though they don't see the potential, you work with what you've got. Okay, that's fine. Be an optimist. Optimist in this case would be great. You know, it might help you. I don't always recommend it, but an optimist will make the best of a bad situation, you know, or make the best of a non-ideal situation. Either way, this is one of the last chances this is coming around. If this person doesn't learn the lesson soon, they're not going to learn it in this lifetime. All right? Because your energy is growing, is moving apart from them. Your energy is a much higher vibration than this King of Wands. That being said, you know, you're growing away from this person, which means you're going to start attracting other energies. They're going to come in. They're going to lose their shot anyway, right? So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But it looks like somebody's going to take a crack at it. You know. Anyway, you should definitely absorb any of this nostalgia you can't place, because I think this benefits you. There's stuff you can learn from this. Okay. Emotional stuff, not specific things like don't stand in front of a stagecoach, but, you know, or stay away from Beckmore Castle or something like that. No, I mean, there's things you can learn from this emotionally about yourself, okay, from who you once were. And some of that will creep in. Just like if you hit a spot in the cookie where the salt didn't get mixed in all the way, you hit a real salty spot. August is a real salty spot, okay? That's what I'm saying. And again, if you want to know more about that, go to my blog, sltblog.com. In the search fields, search for cookie dough and read the fucking article. All right? That's all. It's there. That's why I wrote the blog. I'm trying to help you learn about energy. Shitloads of shit in there. Enjoy it. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. Good luck.